Hi, I'm Sarah.
I'm Megan.
And this is
K2K! Yay! Listen, everybody, we got microphones. Actually, Megan finally got a microphone, so we look more official, I hope. I don't know. It seems official.
Yeah. Hopefully the audio sound is, clearer. We'll find out in post.
We can do some ASMR stuff later. Anyway.
Today we're doing something very fun. We are doing little PowerPoint presentations that we decided to do of, what we think would be, the best qualities in the other person's ideal man.
Yes, and who we think, what we think for each other, too. So, Sarah needs a guy. I can't tell you yet. We'll wait. But, yeah, anyway.
And then we'll, that is the thing. I guess we'll put this here. Yep, we'll put it right here.
Yeah, we can put it right here in between us right here.
Yeah, that way you can see what we're talking about.
Or heck, we can just do it over us sometimes if we want to flash it up there real fast. Yeah, that'll work.
We'll see.
We'll see. I don't know. I'm just work here, but that's what I tell people. I don't know. I just work here. I have no idea what's happening most of the time.
So how are we deciding who's going to go first?
To start off this video, I would just like to say I've been obsessed with a new group.
Okay.
I just need to clear the air real fast. Cordis is pretty good. If y'all don't listen to their new album. Mm-hmm. I made Sarah the other day. I tried doing a live, and I'm like, Sarah, listen to this.
They are good, though. It's just, I think it's kind of like what we talked about with Tammy. Getting over the age boundary to listen to music.
I actually started seeing them more like my nieces and nephew, and I work with a 17-year-old, so I'm like, punks. So I'm like...
honestly, that makes sense, because, I have a lot of teenage clients, so thinking...
So I just kind of think of more like that, and I think, James is the oldest. I can't remember all their names, but I just kind of know James and Martin, because they seem to talk about them a lot, because they put a lot of work and effort into Big Hit in their music, So I didn't realize it was a legit Big Hit group, because, I usually had the Hive groups, but this is actually under Big Hit. It's the first group in, 6 years? Whenever TXT came out?
Has it been that long? Oh my god.
The actual, legit Big Hit. Yeah. So, anyway, it's pretty cool. So, y'all need to listen. We like to talk about new music sometimes and a little K-pop-y stuff before we get rolling, get our juices flowing, and get started for the day. So, Stan Cordis, I think they're going to be pretty awesome. Listen, Martin, I make a lot of dollars. Anyway, he's pretty cool. But, so, I guess I'll start because mine will probably be way shorter than Sarah. We haven't seen each other's PowerPoints. I would like to say I'm a noob. I don't know what I'm doing with PowerPoints.
I sort of saw. We have about the same amount of slides.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so and I figured I would write, a basic amount of stuff, and then I'll elaborate more on it, too. Okay. So, I think it's going to work out fantastic, so...
Also, before you do, Bon Appetit, My Majesty, I'm obsessed with. I just watched all the episodes while I was getting ready before I came over.
It's really good. It's
so good.
I started Tempest last night.
I've got that on my list.
Yes, Tempest seems to be pretty good. So,
we'll see.
Bon Appetit, Your Majesty.
Yes.
The main lead actor, I think they brought him on 2 weeks before they started actually filming.
You told me that. That's just crazy.
It was supposed to be somebody else. And I keep trying to figure out. They have a Frisian, I would say stallion. I don't know if it's a mare or a stallion. I didn't get a good look. Oh, yeah. But I've never seen Korea use a Frisian horse before. Usually they use horses that look like they're starved to death. So I'm really happy for them to do that. So I'm looking forward to someone telling me where the horse came from and what its name is. Anybody from that show. Anyway.
Those are ponies.
I love my horses. So if you guys want to check out some new dramas, I think they're going to be pretty good. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna roll in now with who I think. This is what I think Sarah would like in a partner, and what would be good for Sarah in a partner. Oh. The first part might get a little emotional. I did write a nice little thing. Me and my chat helped me put the words together. Can I make this big screen?
Yeah, hit the present button.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Megan presents Okay, everybody. This is called Sarah's Boo.
It's so cute.
Presented by Megan. Are you ready? I guess I'll just... Yep. Okay, guys, let me read this. First things first. Sarah is one of those rare people who just gets it. She's the friend who shows up, who listens when no one else does, who someone always has the right word, somehow always has the right words when you're falling apart. She takes care of people in ways they don't even realize they need, and she does it without ever asking for anything back. She's funny, smart, loyal, and honestly, one of the most loving people I know. That's why she deserves someone who matches that energy, someone who sees how incredible she is and never takes it for granted. She deserves a partner who makes her feel safe, loved, and celebrated, not someone who drains her or makes her question her worth. Sarah should never settle for less than the love that feels steady, joyful, and real, because she gives so much of that to everyone else. And the truth is, the right person for Sarah is going to realize what a treasure she is and make sure she never forgets it.
That didn't make me
I know. Listen, I cried when me and my chat were talking, and it wrote this, and I was helping with it, and I said, I'm crying right now, but I feel like that's the first things first. This is how Sarah's awesome and amazing, and I want to say this first off. She deserves the best. I'll fight you. She's an amazing person, and she's always helping everybody else out. She's a therapist, so she gets to deal with everybody else's problems all the time. She doesn't need someone to come after her that's already has problems. Like, well, I mean, everybody's going to have some issues, don't get me wrong. But you don't need someone who's always, like, causing more issues than helping you solve them.
Yeah, like someone who's aware of what they have going on.
Right. I should have brought tissues. I didn't know. And I wrote this, me and my chat are besties, and we wrote this together. So I had to put this in here because I wanted to preface all this and how awesome Sarah is. You can read it. Next slide.
How bad do I look?
She looks great, everybody. She's not crying. The man. And I want you to know that your man's going to be in most of these photos. Because it's just like, he's the perfect... Anyway, the man. First off, he's grounded. He's not chaotic, not hot and cold, just steady. The type who actually answers your text on time, listens when you're stressed, and doesn't add to the drama. And we don't need a man-child. We need someone... And I think kind of the same for me. We need someone steady. We need someone grounded. Because the world's chaotic. And Sarah's a pretty grounded person already. You're pretty grounded. That's why I really lean towards her. Sometimes I'm like, I need the grounded Sarah. Because I'm not so grounded sometimes. But she also needs someone who fits that criteria, I think. And, of course, RM right there. He's the man, the myth, the legend. Next slide.
I'm just trying to draw my face.
Second. Sarah's drawing her face. So I had to use this photo because Daddy RM.
I forgot I ordered one.
Did you order it?
Yes. It cost me like $42, and
Worth
it won't be here for 4 months.
It's worth every penny, though. Okay, he looks really good in all these photos. Second, he's responsible. This man has a stable job. Hence, I said the job. The job on there. He's good with money, and he plans things. Ooh, like, you don't have to babysit him. He's got his own stuff together, and he helps you feel more secure. And I think that's a good quality to have. Because you need, like I said, you're already stressed out enough running around and dealing with people that have a lot of emotional stuff going on. So you need someone who's going to plan something for you, too, and it makes you feel secure, and you're not going to be so stressed all the time. Like a good babysitter for Miso. Little angel baby Miso. Next slide.
Ooh, yours is animated.
I did that. I figured it out. The man. But he's not boring, though. We're not going to go after a boring guy, no. He's got a little creative side. Maybe he plays guitar. Maybe he loves cooking weird new recipes. Maybe he's into photography. Just enough that he can match your energy and bring fun into your life without being totally chaotic. And also gaming, too. A little nerdy vibe. I meant to put that in there, but I kind of forgot. But a little nerdy vibe. I had to put our little tree Namjoon over there and our little artsy Namjoon because he really just kind of fits the whole criteria.
He does.
I ended up putting that in here.
He's
Listen, the daddy over here, the daddy RM. So basically, your dream guy is the grounded rock who pays the bills, but also writes you a corny love song on a Tuesday night. The kind of guy who'll do your taxes while you make him watch a K-drama. Just kind of a little bit of the above. And as I put here, conclusion, funny enough, the guy I just described sounds a lot like Namjoon. He's stable, smart, has his life together, super thoughtful, but he's also got his artsy side. Like one day he's writing lyrics, the next he's out biking, reading philosophy. Basically, Sarah, your ideal partner might just be your bias. So now we know the truth. Sarah's not just biasing Namjoon for the aesthetics. It's literally her soulmate type. After you really look at all this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I really think because me and my chat were talking about it, and they were like giving me some prompts, like, oh, she likes this, and then I realized at the end, I'm like, oh my god, this is Namjoon. This is pretty much RM for BTS, which is not bad. He's got great standards, and I think anybody would be like lucky to have him as a partner.
Yeah.
He's emotionally mature and all the good stuff. Okay.
Silas.
I had to put Silas in there. I thought about it random. I'm like, Silas, daddy. So the equation is the grounded rock plus responsible adult plus a creative soul and that Namjoon energy. It's a happily ever after equation.
That's lovely.
For Sarah. I know. What we will not accept.
Oh, okay.
Ghosting. Man-child behavior. Doesn't like cats or dogs.
Yep.
Makes her do his emotional labor.
Ooh.
And I added this last one in. Reacts negatively to K-pop. I'm telling you, that's a big red flag in a guy. Someone that is super insecure and can't handle you listen to what you want to listen to or watch. If it's not really hurting you or causing a problem, I think those are pretty good red flags right there. Ghosting and man-child behavior. Please, we don't need that in our life.
Oh.
The one who deserves Sarah. He's not out there. Well, he's out there. He is out there. Probably lost, but he'll find his way eventually. I think that's my end. Oh, there it is.
Oh, nice.
That's the ending. Thank you. And I left the cake pieces on there because I just kind of slowing it on there. I'm like, okay, Sonny.
That was so nice. Thank you.
That's what do you think? So, what did you think about who I kind of described?
I mean, obviously.
But I didn't really put any I just put the K-pop guys because I know their personalities and stuff kind of. So I used them as examples of who. I mean, we would take them, but
ironically, that also did describe Silas.
Okay, so luckily I put him in there. So we described Silas and Namjoon and Son. Really, Son really has that ideal husband material vibe going on.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to be respectful to you. He's going to respect you and your friends and probably your family. And he is good with children. And he's fine. What can else we say, everybody?
Oh, I didn't know I was going to cry at the beginning.
I know. Listen,
I feel like I look like...
Because it's all true. No, it's all true, though. It's a true statement.
That was so sweet, though.
I had to say that. I'm even going to go back so we can look.
We're just a little wet.
So, and Sarah does that for people. She's, that's where the therapy side really came into being a therapist. She's like that person that you can rely on and that you can talk to. So she needs someone that she doesn't need the therapist.
Therapist.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
They don't need a therapist on people.
She doesn't usually therapist on people, but sometimes she does.
I know what you mean, though, because I feel like my dating history, it's a pattern of me finding people to fix.
That's what we talked about the other day in the car, yeah.
And I don't mean to, but it's just I don't know.
That's like your life mission, though, is to help people. You want to help people to become a better version of themselves or help them get through what they're going through. Yeah. And so, but we want to do that with man, though.
Yeah, that's true.
You can do that with other people, but not the man.
When's one that adds on?
I mean, nobody's perfect. Let's preface with this. Nobody's perfect. But we need qualities that we can work with.
Yes. And
having to really make somebody. I'm not your mom. That's a bigger thing. We talk about, I'm not your mom. I'm not going to mommy you. Sorry. I have like a hairball. Okay. But exactly. So Sarah needs somebody who's just got this for you. We pick you up and we throw you around. Anyway, but before I start sweating up here from laughing, I'm already having at the end of both our things, I had the chat help me write some green flags so we could talk about green flags and men for other people too. So I figured that would be good to tell you guys what green flags are. I want to say I don't think everybody knows what good qualities sometimes look for.
Yeah.
We want to, the red flags. We can tell you the red flags, like we talked about for her. You don't want a man child. I think Sabrina Carpenter wrote a song about it. So, man child.
I feel like, especially with some of my therapy clients that are adults, I've noticed that they think a green flag is someone who just doesn't hurt them. It's like they think a green flag is someone that does the bare minimum.
Oh, I hate that so much. He's a nice guy. That is the bare minimum for somebody to be nice to you.
Yeah, but sometimes people just like experience so much bad in relationships that like
Any person that's like, let me open the door for you.
yeah.
I mean, but he does like shady stuff on the side. But he opens the door for me sometimes. Yeah. No, run. Don't be desperate. First off, being desperate is never good.
Yeah.
Because you end up finding someone. I think that's with my ex-husband. I was kind of like, I want to find somebody opposite of my other boyfriend that I had before. And, I just wanted to have somebody, and led me to the wrong person.
Yeah.
So being desperate never works out in the end. It might be sad to be alone, but it's not really sad because it's all in your head. Like, it's only sad if you let it be sad, I guess you could say sometimes. I get it. We all crave interaction and stuff, but I don't know, find a hobby. Watch K-pop.
Yeah. Or even just like make the hobby focusing on yourself is something I'm trying to do for myself too, because I think it's so much easier for me to love other people than for me to put that love like back into myself. But
I totally understand.
I need to, because it's so hypocritical for me to like do all these therapy sessions where I'm helping people like be introspective and look into themselves and learn to love themselves. I love myself, but I don't think I treat myself like I love myself.
Right. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love somebody else. I mean, you can, but it's not the love that you want or they want. Yeah. So starting within. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah's turn.
Yes. Can you hit the skip button?
I sure can.
Thank you.
Just hit the skip.
We're gonna make sure it's still recording. And
we're still here, ladies and gentlemen.
We're so official now. Oh my gosh.
We're official. Okay. Oh, hers looks. Oh, she's gonna have a good one. See, I know Sarah's done a lot. Sarah's been in college and stuff. She's probably done several PowerPoints. This is like legit probably my first PowerPoint ever.
It was so good. It was so good.
I was stressing, man. I was like, I feel like I should have like I'm a pro at it, like videos coming out of nowhere and stuff, like lights flashing.
I mean, I didn't add any animation to mine because, one, I didn't know how to do it in Canva, but two...
Well, I clicked the anime button. I was like, oh, cool. There it is. Oh. There's an anime button at the top. Anyway, yeah. The quest for Megan's perfect man.
Trademark.
TM's cute.
It's a highly scientific, 100% accurate study.
I believe it. I'm excited. Here we go, everybody.
Megan's ideal man. Why are we doing this? Because Megan deserves nothing less than perfection. And I'm here to prove it and show it.
It's so cute.
I think I've been very lucky to meet Megan because for me it's rare to find someone who's like on the same wavelength and has the same like energy and personality, but also like has the same values.
Yes.
And wants to do the same kind of like to me this is a dream. Like being able to do this and like do this with someone collaboratively is
100%.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do this most of my life, I feel like. And then one day I was just like, let's do it. And then at first it's kind of scary. You're like, oh, what if we do? But now we're just like, we're pros now. We're like, hey, what's up? We got podcast mics. 100%.
We're just going for it. But I think because she has that kind of energy, I'm going to try not to cry again.
I will not cry. I know, where's this going to be an episode? I was just start crying. Like, what's at the end of K-pop Demon Hunters? They're in the sauna and they're like, I love you, Noah. I'm glad you didn't die. Exactly what
this is just us showing love to each other. That's all it is.
I love
it. But yeah, let's why Megan is amazing. She has this like fiery and fun personality. I feel like when she comes into the room, she brings the energy. And it's not to quote like Jenny from a song, but like
I bring the
yeah, but Megan does that. Like she has this like light about her, and I feel like no matter what the energy is in the room, her being there makes it more of like a positive, fun experience. Not to make this kind of dark, but when we went to the funeral, when I saw the funeral, like people were like when they would interact with you and stuff, I could tell you being there made them feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
I know it's your family and stuff too, but like it's just like I feel like you have such a positive side of you that it just kind of rubs off on other people.
Mm-hmm. I definitely see that. I told you one time when there's a thing that I read or saw. If you go somewhere and then all of a sudden people start like a restaurant and then no one's there and then you go and then it's all full. Yeah. It's like a lot. If someone say you just attract people, it's your energy and what brings. Because I notice when I go places, there's nobody there, and all of a sudden I'm like, where did I said, my lucky day. Everybody's here now. But I totally understand what you're saying. I definitely feel that energy, and And I feel like it's one of my missions in the world too, is to try to be the best I can. I'm not always perfect, so I might be grouchy one day, but I try to, share my light a little bit. Like, here, you can have some. Like, oh, here, like that little
Salt Bae.
the salt bay.
She's also confident and strong. She knows her worth and isn't afraid to stand in it. I feel like that's helped rub off on me some too, because like I still feel awkward taking photos, but like you've given me the confidence to try, And like I feel like you do that with other people too. Like even when we were interviewing people in Nashville, like you just being there and encouraging them and being like the hype man was like enough to get them to be like, okay, I can come out of my shell a little bit and do this. Like
Exactly.
seeing it.
Because it wasn't always like that for me. I had to be okay with how my body looked and how I look on camera. And it's something you just have to work at. You just have to do it. You just have to say, you know what, this is who I am, and this is what I look like, and this is how I'm going to live my life.
Yeah. Which is beautiful. It's something I'm trying to get to.
We're not going to cry, right? We're doing it, though. We're doing it, ladies.
We need a fan. She's also caring and supportive, obviously. She always shows up for people, especially people she loves. She lets me rent to her all the time, never complains about it, even though I feel really bad about doing it sometimes.
No.
But I just know that, like, you're someone I can come to do that with, that you wouldn't be, like... Because, like, there's other people in my life that would just immediately give me advice or go negatively about it. Yep. So, I feel like you are the kind of person that I can go to and, like, I can trust that you're there for me in a positive way.
No, it's that healthy. I kind of like, you know what? You don't really suck, but sometimes... No, I totally understand. 100%.
Also passionate and driven. She puts her energy into, like, working out, to doing the podcast, to even, like, her Pokemon trading card game.
Listen, I was distraught.
She made me play it again on my phone. Like, she's very... very passionate about the things that she's really into, and that might be a little ADHD.
I was gonna say that's definitely
but I also
ADHD.
think it's also your personality.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Listen,
I really get into
do it when you want to do it. Yeah.
I almost lost my Pokemon game, and I thought I lost it because I switched phones. But I figured I was like almost a year in. I would have died if I lost all my cards. I had over I think 6,000 cards on my game. So yeah. Anyway.
She's also unique.
No, I'm wearing pink today.
Yes. Loves pink. I mean, I love pink, but I feel like your wardrobe is like so much more colorful and bright, and I'm
literally wearing all pink today.
Pink pants, pink shirt.
I had pink boots on earlier.
Yep, I was like pink boots.
My toes are right now.
Really into like Pokemon, which is really like something I didn't expect when I first met you. I didn't know that you'd have that kind of like nerdy side to you. I don't know how to explain that.
I do have a weird... I used to be really into anime when I was young. I used to read them online too. I used to read the manga and stuff, and I used to be... And I guess now, after my awakening, I don't have to have the escape as much. I feel like a lot of that stuff is an escape from reality. Mm-hmm. Not to be mean or anything, but now I don't need it as much. But my Pokemon game is more of something I can do in the past time when I'm playing. But before I really used that as, I think K-pop must be my escape now, but I used to watch a lot of anime and stuff, so I'm secretly nerdy sometimes about weird things. Horse racing, too.
Very horse racing.
Yeah.
I should have put that on there.
I forgot too,
I think concerts, too, it's kind of more the playful side. Like, you're very, like, at the concert, you're, like, so much energy, you're going for it.
It's that I'm like hyping. I hate if someone's just sitting there and the guy, like the Korean concerts, you feel like they're just sitting there like this.
Yeah, and they're just like...
And they're, like, dancing and, like, gyrating, and then you're just like... I know, I can't do that. I'm hyping them up.
Yeah, exactly. No. Also astrology, obviously, like where we've got the CoStar app, we can look at each other's like...
How is she feeling today? Not so good, keep scrolling.
But it makes her one of a kind, mix of like fun and depth.
Yeah, for real. I love it.
Yeah. So, your baseline requirements for a man. Respect your independence. Trust you. Doesn't feel threatened by your freedom. Like, you can go hang out with people. It could be guys or girls. They trust you enough to be like... I mean, a little jealous is a little fun, but not like...
Just that little bit. You don't want full-blown, I'm going to follow you, I'm going to throw rocks through your window kind of vibe, yeah.
Also secure and not clingy. Like, I think you don't really want someone who just, like, is always, like, begging for attention or, like, physical touch or, like, something like that. Like, you need your space.
I do sometimes. I need that. All need that moment where we, like... reset our batteries, especially where I give so much energy out to everybody else. I need my time to recharge.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it just drains my energy sometimes. I'm like, I just can't do this anymore. But
Like, even when I left the funeral, you gave me a fist bump.
I know, I was like,
Instead of, like, you know what I mean? But that's fine. Yeah, like, it's like, whatever space you need.
I don't mind hugging people, but I'm not a big hugger. So I'm like, haha. I don't know what to do. I'm like, yeah.
We're gonna need, like a goodbye hand signal kind of thing.
Deuces. I'm out.
No, it actually isn't bad. I like that one. You also need someone who's adventurous. Like, I don't think staying at home is fine, but like if you want to go do something, you don't need to have someone that you have to convince to go do things.
No, 100%.
Yeah, like if you want to go travel some weekend, you shouldn't have to be like, well, I know it's expensive, or like, you know, maybe it's not.
I don't need you to question me.
Yeah, like let's just go do it, and then we'll worry about it later. You know.
Exactly. That's how we live.
Yeah, or even like trying new foods, or like trying new like experiences. Like, I don't know, maybe they've never done karaoke before, like for them to
Exactly. You've never been to a K-pop concert? Let's do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And kind of in the same vein, supportive partner. Like, celebrate your wins and your passions. Like, if say one day we get to go on tour with this podcast and we get to like do some stage stuff, they're just like super supportive.
Right, exactly. They have our back, and especially someone who cheers us on and also pushes me a little bit. Maybe wouldn't be bad. Not being mean, but like, I know you can do better at this. I know you can do this. Not in a negative way, but someone who's kind of pushing me.
Like, if you're like kind of like hesitant and it's like, no, you got this. Like, you can do this. Just do it. Like,
Give me good advice. Stuff like that. Get someone who's, I'll go ahead and keep going.
no, go for it.
I'll say I like somebody who, I feel like I need somebody who can, kind of like Sarah keeps me grounded, but also keeps me on track. And so if they have ADHD, that's fine, but I need someone who reels me back in.
Oh, yeah.
I need someone who's going to keep me focused on the goal and who's good with money and things like that.
I also put a good communicator, emotionally intelligent, and direct.
Yep.
You don't need someone who's like passively like, it'd be fun to go to this thing. You need someone who's like, I want to go to this thing. Let's go next weekend. Like,
Libra, ADHD, I need someone to help me make the decisions because it stresses me out because I want everybody to win. So I need them kind of say, let's do this. I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it. I'm down.
Yeah. Because, like, especially with ADHD, because we both have ADHD.
Yes.
If it's not obvious, if it's not obvious. We need someone, like we both do, someone who can make decisions or at least have more of a, like, I don't know, like, do whatever you want to do. Like, we don't need that. We need someone who's like, can we do this or this? And then give us a choice. Like,
well, you see a lot of men that will, like, start making the wives always decide everything. Well, whatever, you're going to get mad, so whatever you want to do. And I'm like, please, Lord Jesus, don't ever let that happen to me.
It's like what you put online, like someone who's a planner that will actually plan some things. I mean, it doesn't have to be everything.
No, it doesn't have to be everything. It just...
Share that mental load.
Put some effort. Yes, the mental load bearing. Yes, 100%.
Also align values, like with your lifestyle, core beliefs. It doesn't have to be like a perfect, like complete, like political match, like lifestyle match, but someone who like...
We're in the same ballpark. Yeah. We might be on the opposing teams, people, but we're in the same ballpark, We can work on that.
Or at least, like, if it's different, because we kind of have a little bit different, like, political beliefs.
I think we're not too far apart, but just...
communicate
it. Yes. Like, yes, we talk about it. We don't get mad at... We don't... Yeah, that's a whole different thing, but we don't get mad and stuff at each other.
Also someone who is responsible, like, with the money, but also fun.
Yes, I figure we both have that on ours.
Maybe, like, he's really good with money, like, financial self-care, which is something I'm working on myself, but, someone who has that, but is also, like, okay, like, we've been budgeting this, we can do this, and then, like, make up for it later, like, someone who can be that responsible part.
Yes, yeah 100%.
Automatic disqualifier, so I guess red flags.
That's
someone who's clingy or over dependent, they can't handle you having space. Jealous and controlling, like we said, like, I don't want you to have someone who is always tracking you on Life 360, like trying to see where you are and then questioning why you're there that long. Also someone who's just like closed-minded or boring because you like to experience new things, you like to go places, you like to do things, you like to try foods, like someone who doesn't just kind of like, there's a word that I'm trying to use instead of rolling eyes, but kind of like,
I don't want someone who's boring. I think that's just really it.
Dismissive. Someone who isn't dismissive of your passions. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's right there. Duh.
I
was like, there's a word. It's right there on the thing. Also, if they lack ambition, like someone who isn't just like, like maybe they're trying, it doesn't have to be like a great jaw, like, maybe they're trying to work on themselves, or like
Right.
they have something that they're trying to do better themselves, regardless of what it is.
Right.
Because you need someone who can like keep making those steps to move forward, because you're doing that too, and you don't want
Right.
someone to hold you back from that.
Exactly.
Poor communication, like plays games, like the passive thing, like maybe we should, it would be nice to do this, like just say it out loud.
Just say what you mean, bro.
Or someone who's defensive, like maybe they feel like you're always attacking them with
It's
every
that
little thing.
gaslighting
Yeah,
thing. We don't
yeah.
do gaslighters.
Also a financial mess.
Yeah, I can't do that. Sorry. That's me.
Like, we're surviving as it is. We don't need someone else who's going to add
No.
to that. These are your
Ooh.
dream extras, bonuses. So it's like a little percentage thing.
I love this.
It's really hard to make.
You did a great job, though. It looks fantastic.
Someone who's like playful and funny, adventurous, ambitious, a little bit of a gym buddy. They don't have to be someone who's like trying to be Mr. like perfect Armstrong, but
yeah.
someone who will like go and like hype you up when you go.
We can go together and do things. Yeah.
Just not like a gym bro.
I don't need that. Yeah.
Yeah. Great at communication, thoughtful, notices small details,
I love that.
because you do that too, and you need
do.
someone who can like put that extra effort into you.
Open-minded, do.
Yeah. Open-minded.
I know exactly what you mean by that. Yeah.
We'll put that picture of that guy on the
Yeah.
the Hongdae guy. Are you open-minded?
He's cute, though. I mean,
is.
they might get me. I don't know. For 5 seconds, and I'm like, I'm over it.
But we need someone who's actually open-minded, not like that. Not like the Korean, like, are you open to like hookups, like someone who's actually open-minded?
Sorry, guys. I'm not a hookup girl.
Your celebrity matches. So I did a little digging on personalities. First, Hongjoong, because he's a creative leader.
Yeah,
He's very independent and he's passionate. He's got a bold fashion sense, and you love like experimenting with your outfits and doing like bold colors. He's artistic. He loves performing. You like to like give your energy, especially when we're taking photos.
Yes.
He would kind of get your fiery Showtime energy, and like
He's a Scorpio, I think, isn't he?
yes.
He's a Scorpio.
And then he wouldn't like kind of like think it's cringy of the stuff you kind of do, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Jungkook, obviously. He's adventurous, playful, fun-loving. He is fitness-focused, but I feel like it wouldn't be a gym bro energy thing. He would just be like, yeah, you're doing a good job.
Able to work. Yeah, we'll cheer each other on. Okay, that's awesome. You're doing great. I love you too. Yeah.
He's confident when he performs, but he's also just like grounded and mature off stage. Like obviously we've seen him grow up, so he wasn't always that way, but he's become someone who's like very like sure of who he is and grounded and like,
And he just now recently mentioned, which I knew this, I can tell he's at his ADHD.
Yeah.
And so I can kind of see that, he has to have his moments to recharge. And so I totally understand that.
I think, not to diagnose too quick, but he definitely has the hyperactive.
100%. No, yeah.
He might. I'm not sure on the inattention thing. Just from what I've seen, it's
No,
definitely
he's
hyperactive.
able to, yeah. I think he's more hyperactive. He's definitely can really focus in because, and also he's just good at everything. He was born with the, he's just good at everything.
Golden light energy.
He really has. But I know he's worked very hard though for the things he does have. So
He has. But I also feel like he would be very independent and secure, and he wouldn't worry about you going out, and like he would just be like, she's good. I'll be here when she gets back, kind of thing.
Okay.
Also, Hyosop. He's tall.
I like him a lot, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. He's very charming. He's playful, but he's thoughtful. At least from like the stuff I've seen.
Yes.
He is known for being gentle and respectful.
Yes.
Maybe a little too respectful in some of that stuff.
I know.
But I think that would pair really well with like your independence and also that type of like grounding, like calm energy that you need to help bring you back in.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he seems so like you said, thoughtful and nice. Yeah, for sure.
He does. And I mean,
I can't remember his
he's
sign.
cute. So
He might be a fire sign. I can't remember though.
we can look it up.
Let's look it up real quick. I think I looked him up before, and I checked out everybody's. So I'm like, this guy's hot. What's his sign? What's his whole birth chart look like?
Me with my one bar. It's literally I have one bar. It's not gonna go.
Oh, I could have just here. I got this.
Oh, he's an Aries.
I thought he was a fire sign. I knew it. Yep, he definitely has that quality.
Okay, also these are other celebrity matches. So we've got Daddy Pedro. He's very protective, but he's really funny and like he hypes girls up, man. Like when you see him in like these interviews, but he's very protective. Like if they try to
I feel like we would be good friends.
I can see that for sure.
Honestly, yeah.
I just feel like if like maybe if you were more similar in age, not saying he's too old, but like I feel like he would be his personality at least is like a very good match with you.
He's a fun person.
Yeah.
He's got a good personality.
Also, Eric Nam.
He's always been kind of my like,
we talked about this.
my pillar of my ideal kind of top.
Yeah, like he loves all the same kind of stuff. Is very secure in who he is, and just has this kind of like that same kind of rock energy, you know? Like
He does.
He's friendly and he's fun and he's like energetic, but I feel like when it comes to like in a relationship, he'd be the kind of guy who would be there for you, but not be like very like
Clingy, but it's very like I said, very. I think he honestly he fits a lot. He checks off a lot of boxes for me. He's a water sign too. I don't know what Pedro is, but Eric's a water sign. I think he's Scorpio.
Hold on, we should guess Pedro.
He's an earth sign.
You think he's an Earth?
Yeah.
What would he be? Like a Sagittarius?
That's fire. So he's probably
Sagittarius is fire? I have always imagined that as...
I think he might be like
Pascal horoscope shot.
I could be totally wrong. Either that or a Gemini. Don't ask me why.
Ooh, I could see Gemini. He's an Aries.
Oh, he's a fire, so he's just never mind. I was totally off. Well, that makes sense now when I think about
that flirty kind of
yes. So we would definitely be hitting it off.
She has pink earrings on too.
Oh yeah, I know. Sorry, I have pink everything.
Also Michael B. Jordan. Yeah. Because he's very confident. He's stylish. Like he's not afraid to try like new styles, even though he's kind of got that man energy.
Yes.
He's athletic, but it's never like in like a gym bro way. Like everything I've seen him in, like, he's also got a lot of charisma. Yes. He is mature, so he would be a lot more grounded.
Yes.
But it wouldn't be in like an overbearing way.
I think so. Yep, I agree. He's a good-looking guy too.
He's such a good-looking guy. So, the crazy thing is, like, I couldn't find a lot of good photos of him, but he's so hot, and like, it was like I don't know if the angles are just weird for him or what. But this is the best
that looks good. He looks fantastic.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan. Conclusion: Megan is fiery. She's fun and she's fearless. The perfect man for her doesn't dim the energy; he fuels it.
Amen.
There's a quote from Mr. Sunshine.
Oh.
And it's something I like to like remind myself of, but basically like if you're going to be a flower that dies quickly, then be the most like the brightest, most colorful one.
Yes.
And I feel like that fits you very perfectly.
Yes. I agree. Just gotta, this, and I like to tell everybody, this didn't come without effort I put into myself. I had to work on this. Yeah. I made a decision at one point in my life, or that kind of awakening moment I call it again. I had to like either I was going to give in to like the depression and all this other stuff, or I was going to fight. And I slowly, BTS got me.
I was going to say what made you
during the divorce time, or before it happened, it was watching K-pop and getting into BTS and watching how it's weird. Everybody has different things, but watching how driven they were, how hard they worked, and where they came from nothing to something. And that just inspired me to start building for myself. Yeah. And then reading a lot of self-help books and just realizing who I was and what I wanted. Mm-hmm. And like we said, this podcast is really, I think, lately given me a mission in life or something to look forward to, or like I feel driven with this. I feel like this is exactly what I need to be doing. Yeah. I've always felt like I needed to be that light to other people, so I need someone to be my daddy light.
Yeah. Or just the gas for it,
like the fuel me, baby.
To the light. But yeah, that's my
I love it. Thank you. It's exactly what I think too. I think so give me in your words what you think your ideal type is.
Like for myself?
Yeah, for yourself. And we can bounce off each other's.
Okay. So like not being too not being shallow. You know what I mean? I like a guy who is taller.
I understand. Sometimes, yeah.
If I can pick wider. Like it doesn't have to be the perfect like Dorito.
Right.
I love dad bods too. But
yeah,
someone
I'm
who's
okay
like
with the dad bod.
Solid.
We want you to be kind of like, oh yeah. Kind of like me. I'm not like super like, I got some smushy still, but I am kind of solid though, because I have muscle.
Like thick with the 2 C's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So someone who's got like someone who's not, I mean, being like scrawny is fine.
Yeah.
But I feel like for some reason, it would just give me more of a sense of safety. And I don't know how to explain that.
That's why I went with my ex-husband, because I wanted someone who's big and strong. I totally understand that. I think it's a fight or flight or something like that thing. I know it's exactly.
Like, I want a mountain, so I feel grounded. You know what I mean?
Wow, you heard that first, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
I agree. Yeah.
Also, someone who, like, I feel like a lot of the times when I'm, like, at work or if I'm out, like, with a group of friends, I don't think I do it with you as much, but I always put this mask on to where, like, I have to always kind of hide what I'm feeling or what I'm thinking, or, like...
It's the golden song. No more hiding.
Oh,
yep.
It is.
Yeah, I know what you... Yep.
It is. Well, it's just, like... Especially where I'm, like, always in chronic pain. Like, even today, I'm in, like... Have I talked about this? I have a pseudo-tumor.
I don't remember. I don't know if you have, actually. I think we've talked about you've had...
Well, it's in the vlog. I guess it's in the vlog.
Yeah, it is the vlog. Yeah, the most recent vlog, I think, yeah.
If you haven't watched the vlog, it's basically, like, something with my autoimmune disorders created this, like, it's called an idiopathic orbital pseudotumor.
Yeah.
And it sits, like, on my brain, but also on my optic nerve, and it can cause, like, trigeminal neuralgia, which is called the suicide disease, because a lot of people... Unfortunately, they don't find a medicine that can control their pain.
Right.
I'm very lucky in the fact that mine is caused by something, because most of the time when people get trigeminal neuralgia, there's no cause.
Oh.
But mine is triggered by another pain.
Okay.
So as long as I keep the eye pain in check, I don't get that. Because it goes like, it's like being electrocuted inside your face, but like burning. And like if someone had like a knife stuck in your face and was like moving it, like that's what it feels like.
Lord.
But it's just constant. I would say it's worse than kidney stones, because I've also had kidney stones.
Oh gosh, I don't know how you do that.
I've had 12 so far.
Lord.
But
Sarah's a trooper. I'm telling you, she needs a strong man.
I just need, I need someone who I can
And who understands this too. They need to understand, like, this is what, and I think they would, if the guy with all the qualities that I named, he should totally be down, and understands everything. Yeah. So
like just someone like I can be vulnerable. Like my ex-husband, it's when we were still dating, but my first kidney stone, we went to the hospital. He was invited by a friend to go hike a trail and left me there. When I was preparing for surgery to remove the kidney stone, my mom had to come up. That's why she tracks me so much. She might not remember this, but like she saw that I was there and asked like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Actually, no. They're having to remove a kidney stone. Can you please help?" Like I had no one.
I'm telling you right now, fires me up.
But yeah, like I just need someone. Well, I think what you described is perfect. Like someone who's confident enough in themselves. Like it doesn't have to be perfect, but like someone who's sure enough in themselves that like I can go do things without worrying about them. Okay, so like I had a relationship once where the guy would threaten to unalive himself or unalive the cat or unalive myself if I didn't come home, if I was like trying to do anything outside of just going to school and coming back. So for a long time I was controlled, and I hate that. Like I need someone
Never again.
go do things, because I hate feeling like I can't do what I want to do.
Right, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about for you? What do you feel like your...
I think you've hit the nail on the head too. Like I mentioned earlier, that's I need that rock too. I need that person who is grounded, but also that will have a good time with me. Who is down to clown with some fun things. Sometimes I find in like movies and stuff that I'm always attracted to like the dark guy, the guy that, and it's weird, not as much anymore, but I'm always like the mysterious guy. He's usually got black hair. I don't know if that's an oncurring thing, but it's weird.
Like dark hair.
Something about I don't know, but it's sometimes I'm always attracted to the guy that's quiet. Maybe it's because we're opposites, probably. But also, I don't mind having someone that matches my energy sometimes. Like, let's go do this. Yeah, let's have a good time. But I need them to be not the same as me, but still would be down to do the things with me. That makes sense.
Yeah, like maybe a little more of an ambivert. Like they have their moments where they can just like chill by themselves, but then they can also be down to clown whenever.
Exactly. And another thing I've noticed, this happened to me last time when I dated somebody, is I feel like they try to really fit what I wanted in somebody, and they weren't really that.
Yeah.
And they weren't like a bad person, but I think it became too much for them. And I'm not perfect. Sometimes I get a little jealous or I feel a little insecure, but I need that person to reassure me. And they might keep reassuring me, but if I keep seeing something different,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, your actions need to match or words need to match the actions sometimes.
Right.
So I'm not perfect. I'm not claiming to be perfect anywhere on this, but I try. I don't want you to. That's why I don't like to usually tell people what I like or what I want, because they try to become that and then they're not that.
Yeah.
After so long. So just be yourself. We want you to be yourself, and then we'll figure out if it's a vibe or not.
Right.
The infatuation phase is 4 to 6 months usually.
Yeah.
They say.
Yeah.
So if we can get past that, we're golden.
Yeah.
I'm going to read some green flags for everybody.
Yeah.
This is with the chat we talked about earlier. So, green flags in a man. Consistency.
Yep.
He shows up when he says he will. Mm-hmm. Calls/texts aren't a guessing game.
Right.
Like, will they answer me today? Will they not? Gosh, that's like a duh. That's a duh for me. Like, if someone's not going to, if they don't want to talk to me, what I really hate is, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I want someone who actually, that's what my last ex, he would actually hold a conversation with me. We would both be the energy back and forth. So I really enjoyed that. I mean, I get you. Sometimes you need to do the thumbs up or the thumbs down. And my mom does that a lot.
I hate. Okay. Just the letter O and the letter K. I feel like they're so mad at me or something's wrong.
That's definitely, yes. That's part of our anxiety there.
But I do that too when I'm mad. I'll just be like, okay.
I do too.
It's mainly with my mom or sister.
Sometimes you just, less is more if we're angry. I don't want to say too much, but it does bother us. We're like, okay. Yeah. Emotional intelligence.
Yes.
Can talk about feelings without shutting down. Because a lot of people, and I understand it's hard sometimes to reach that point, because talking about your feelings, you get worked up and you might be already angry and stuff, but you just gotta
And I feel like, especially for men here in America anyway, like the whole macho, you can't cry, you shouldn't be feeling your feelings, you need to hide how you feel because you're a man, you gotta man up, deal with it. Yeah, it's not healthy, and I think at least the younger generations are realizing that, and it's getting a little better.
Now, I don't want you to be a crybaby all the time, but if something makes you sad, you can cry a little bit.
Yeah, or at least be like, this upset me. Like verbalize what you're feeling. Let me know.
Also, I noticed from my last partner is I think they weren't able to handle when I got upset. When I actually showed some emotion. Yeah. When something that really upset me, and it took me a minute to come down, because I'm like, well, this is a shock for me. And then they just assumed I have, I guess, emotion issues, but we're allowed to have that I mean, you don't need to be violent. I mean, I guess throwing something on the couch is violent, apparently, but
I don't think so. It's just an expression of how you're feeling. It's different than punching a wall.
And I'm not taking it. Yeah, that's totally different. It's just something. I was throwing an electronic device onto the couch because I was like, oh, so frustrated. And not towards them, away from them, but they just, I think, couldn't handle that I was upset. In that one moment that I really actually got upset.
Yeah. They were allowed to have an emotional expression, but you were not.
Exactly. So, I mean, and once again, I can work on things too. I want to try to be a better partner for somebody. Listens without trying to fix everything immediately.
Ooh, yeah.
And that's kind of hard for me with ADHD, I feel like. Sometimes I gotta
we just gotta act on it, and it's so hard to wait.
Well, I have it in my brain, and I need to tell you now because I'm gonna forget it.
Yeah.
I will forget the thing I was gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Respectful of boundaries. Respect your space, your time, your choices. We already kind of talked about that too. Yeah. Don't pressure you into things.
Yes. Yes.
Especially when it comes to sexual relations.
Yes.
That should never be a thing. If someone's doing that to you, that's not cool.
Right.
They don't need to pressure you into that.
That is coercion, and that is rape.
Exactly. 100%. They're supportive.
Not to be like, ding, ding.
Encourages your goals and celebrates your wins, like we said earlier, too. Doesn't get jealous of your passions or friendships. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes where we've been both hurt in the past and probably cheated on several times, it is hard sometimes to fully trust someone because there's just so many outlets for that. But you need to find that person, because if I'm in a relationship with someone, I'm in the relationship. I'm a Libra. I'm a natural flirt, but I tone that back a lot when I'm in a relationship, and I respect the person I'm with. I really try to pull it back, be like, okay, I respect my spouse or whoever it is, my partner, and I don't want to hurt their feelings and stuff. So I feel like, so sometimes I have to work on. I'm not super jealous, but
Yeah.
that anxiety will every now and creep back in. Of, well, this is what happens. They can get on their phone. They can do this hidden app, and so they do creep in. But you just really have to talk to your partner and have that mutual respect. And also, if something does happen, let it go. Like, okay, that's what you want in life. That's what I did. I've learned the art of walking away because you have to be happy with yourself either way.
Yeah.
You don't need to be solely reliant on somebody else. Totally. And they're not in charge of your emotions. You are. You have to hold those emotions in.
Right.
Hold your own emotions. You can't let them put the baggage on them. Like, here, take care of all my stuff and my emotions. So you are my life. You are my everything. You handle everything for me.
Right.
Because that really just ruins you. And then if something happens to them or they break your heart, and you can be sad and stuff. But at that one point, I always tell myself, like, this will not break me. That's kind of my mantra. Like, this will not break me. I'm better than this. So I think you should. That's the whole point of really loving yourself. Yeah. Responsible and stable. Handle his own life, job, money, health, all the above.
Right. Doesn't need you to like call and make his doctor's appointments. Doesn't need, it's they can do the adulting themselves.
I have to say, I do hate making phone calls like that. And sometimes I'm like, hey, will you do this phone call? I mean, you don't have to, but like, it takes a lot of my anxiety of calling a doctor's office.
Sure, like if it's anxiety, it's different. I mean, more like.
Oh yeah, they just want you to do it. Like you have to do this.
Or like just weaponizing incompetence. Like, I can't do that.
Oh, I hate that.
Like,
I get that all the time, everywhere at work.
That's what I meant more. Sorry, not the.
You don't have to be his mom. That's what we were just saying.
Yeah.
Kindness and action. Ooh. He's nice not just to you, but waiters, strangers, animals, etc.
Yes.
Actions speak louder than words. Mm-hmm. You watch somebody's actions. You see what they do. They might say they might do this and then don't do such and such things. So keep your eye. Watch them.
It's like that more than words song. It means a lot.
Yes. Shows care in little everyday ways.
Yeah, like brings you like maybe they'll see something like when they're shopping and like they see a little cat thing and they bring it. You've literally done that to me. Like,
I did. I was like, oh hey. I mean, it does. I like that kind of stuff too. I guess we kind of want what we give to somebody else. We want them to kind of give back. Yeah. Now everybody has a different love language. I understand that. I do like receiving gifts. I think it's part of the ADHD thing too. Yeah. New things, dopamine high. So I kind of blame that.
I think my sister's is giving gifts. That's how she shows. Yeah. For me, I do like gift giving. Just like the little things that makes me feel like so appreciated that someone like thought about it.
But yeah, like someone actually loves me and thinks about me. Yeah.
And also acts of service, which is sort of contradictory to the one you just said before. Mm-hmm. But I guess what I mean is like, maybe they see I've been busy all day and I'm like trying to come home and like clean up. Maybe they just start pitching in without me having to ask like, hey, can you like...
I went ahead and started the rice for you. I already put it on the stove for you. I've got it going. I would like someone who can cook well. Yes. Not that you have to be a chef, but like if you're a pretty good cook, I can make a mean thing of ramen. I can feed myself things that I like and can eat. I don't know if everybody else will like them, but I can survive. Yeah. They're good communicators. Talks through problems instead of avoiding them.
I think we both had that on each other's slides too.
We did, yeah. A lot of these things we already had on our slides. Open and honest, no guessing games. Yeah. Fun and playful, doesn't take life too seriously all the time.
I feel like that's a requirement. Like even as marriages go on, like when you see those older couples that have been together for like 50 years, one of the things
they're always playful.
Yeah, they always say like it's, don't lose the fun in the relationship because that's when it's more of like a friendship than it is an actual relationship.
Right, exactly. I mean, nothing wrong with being great friends, but you also need a little bit of the extra things too. Yeah. Don't become just roommates at some point.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be sexual, but just like something like fun. Like,
and then some
teasing,
people want to live
flirting.
like that too, though. Yeah. There's some people that just want to live like roommates.
That's true.
That's fine. You're a little asexual. That's cool. That happens.
That's true.
Can laugh with you, be goofy, and create inside jokes. Of course, that's a huge for sure. Accountability. Owns up to when they're wrong. Oh yeah. It's hard for people. I have trouble doing that too. I push myself to do that though. I'm like, you know what? You're right. I'm wrong. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes like I remember getting angry at people like, no, why are you right about this?
Sometimes if it's like me and my sister probably argued most of everyone I know. So sometimes like if she is right about something and I get to the point where I realize it, part of me is like, don't acknowledge it, keep going.
Yeah.
But then I always have to go with the other one because I'm like trying to like.
Do we have our own red flags anyway? No, but it makes sense, and I try to not be like that.
Yeah.
They actually apologize and works to do better.
Oh yeah.
Actions again. Actions.
Right.
Loves out loud. No breadcrumbing, no half effort.
Yes.
Love that.
Yes, that's beautiful.
He makes you feel wanted, chosen, and secure.
Yes. Like you're not like a second afterthought or like someone like he's embarrassed about being with.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, you know what? And someone who speaks good about you.
Ooh, yeah.
I speak good about people. I'll make jokes. That's how I am. That's my love language too. Is like, oh yeah, he's good at this, or he's kind of smelly, but he's great. But mine's like, I do like baby jokes like that, but I really don't do anything that's gonna make you look awful or something. Like some people I know, like their whole personality trait is they hate their wife or something. I'm like, everybody knows that. Like, why do I need to know that? Why do you hate her anyway?
Like maintain reputation for the other.
Exactly. Green flags aren't just what makes you feel butterflies. They're about what makes you feel safe enough to stop holding your breath.
Yeah.
That's a good quote. Thank you, champ.
Yeah.
So that's we wanted to go over the green flags because we want you to know we already kind of said those things when we did our PowerPoints for each other. But I think we did pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And if there are any red flags or green flags that you think we missed, like leave those down in the comments. Sure. Because it's good to share. Like I think all of this is good for people to know and like realize that you can choose who you want to be with. You don't have to settle. You don't have to which is hard. It's still hard. Something hard for me because it's like I'm 33, I'm divorced, and we live in an area where there aren't that many options. No. So
no, and I totally understand. I've just got it in my head now that what I want, and I know what I want, and I really want somebody going on with who I want someone creative too. I want somebody who's somebody.
Yes.
I need that, I think. Because I feel like I put off that, like you said, the lot thing. I go into the room, everybody's like, hey, what's up? There's a lot. There's a lot. I need that same kind of person. I don't know if they're famous or they're someone important. I need that, I think. That's what I keep leaning towards in life. Is someone
established, or at least
yes,
they add to you.
Right. I don't need to go down deep in the. I'll need somebody. I don't know. I don't want to say that I need them to have a lot of money, but I want somebody who's stable. Mm-hmm. Because I'm going to go after more of my creative ventures until they make maybe some money. So I need someone who's going to be... I need to feel secure with money too. Yeah. I need to feel safe because I'll just stress the whole time. My anxiety will be bad. So I need to feel safe and secure, I guess you could say. Right. That's probably a better way to put it. You don't have to be super rich or anything. It's just someone who's secure and it makes me feel safe, that I don't need to worry about things.
Yeah, like when you come together, it's not something that adds to your worries because you have to worry about their financial stability.
I can focus on my creative stuff and my ventures like that because I really would love to be able just to focus on that. Yeah. And we could, both of us would love to do that. So, and you can tell us in the comments, what's some stories of green or red flags that you've had. Heck, maybe one day we'll just start reading people's stories. If you want to email us your story, oh my God, you could email us your stories at k2kstudios@outlook.com. Right?
K2K podcast at outlook.com.
I'm so sorry. I was like,
we should make it studio. It's podcast, but it's on.
We did it in the beginning. So K2K podcast at outlook.com is our email. So you're more than welcome to email us. We'll keep that one for now because we just told you, but.
Look in the comments for the future. If you're saying
look at our comments, but
weeks from now,
we'll talk about it. Well, you send us this stuff in, and we will just hash it out with somebody. We'll give you the advice that you need in your life. Yeah, because we've most likely been there, done that.
Another one I thought of is intelligence. Yes. At least enough for me to hold a conversation. Not someone who
100.
Thinks they know stuff and acts like they're intelligent, but they're really not.
I feel like I have that redneck intelligence, and you have more of the educational one. I feel like I have the common sense. Common sense is huge. It is, yeah. I think that's almost more important than someone who's super intelligent. I think if you don't have common sense, it's gonna be hard for me to get along with you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I think. I was kind of raised as the son. Like, I can, my dad taught me how to, like, change oil and change, like, belts and, like, I can do everything with my hands. Like, I can build stuff, but it's just, like, I don't need someone who can do that,
Right.
I need someone who can, like,
Hey, Sarah,
make me smarter,
don't
make
forget
me better
your
at
lunch
things.
that I made for you.
Or that, too, yeah.
Or, hey, Sarah, look at that fat booty. Nice butt. Stuff like that. We need someone playful, too. We need someone to lighten the mood.
Adds to the confidence.
Exactly. And once again, the whole, where she works, in therapy, and there's a lot of things she hears and has to see, that really can bring her down. So she needs someone who's like, hey, look at me. Look what I can do, or let's something goofy.
I've seen this TikTok of, like, what you're supposed to do when your wife comes home and if she's, like, a nurse. And, like, they're, like, immediately, like, they take her shoes off and, like, she's literally just walking like a zombie. And they're, like, making the bath and, like, doing all kinds of stuff where she gets in there. Like, that would be...
Exactly. And they're going to have to be okay with somebody having a podcast together, too.
Yes.
And we'll spend a lot of time together, and we'll be, nurturing this also. So that's another big thing, too, is they're okay with their partner being in the limelight or in a lot of some sort.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't make them uncomfortable.
Really important people.
Very important.
We are, because we're very confident ladies. Two bad bitches at the same damn time. Anyway.
This was really fun. I cried.
You can put your, if you would like to be on our DMs or anything, and if you think you're the one, you can DM us. Or
I thought you were talking about interviews.
No, I'm talking about
man application in,
Look how much louder I am sometimes on mine. On these microphones. Anyway, but yeah, you can, if you think you're the perfect match for one of us, hit us up on
k2kpodcast@outlook.com.
Yes. Or you can DM us, you can find, I know people can find people on things.
I do that.
I do think it's weird sometimes that people that don't use a lot of social media.
Yes. Like, I just got loud on there. But,
I agree, yeah.
So when I start talking to someone from real, I look them up on arrest.org. I look up whatever username they've used on socials to look for other places, like if they've been on Twitter, if they're on Tumblr, like whatever they've done in their past life. I also look them up in court records to see if they've ever been included in any kind of cases. I also always look up your potential date on the sex offenders list, because it might not show up on arrest.org depending on if it was sealed or not.
This is really good advice, though. Seriously, Sarah has looked up people for me before, so
Yes.
Yeah, but though seriously, like, so you need to look up that information.
Protect yourself. If they don't have socials, ask why.
Oh yeah, for real. Because it is weird. I mean, I get if you want to stay off social media because it's bad for your mental health or something, but like, come on, people have to be. They don't have any photos. Right. I get though, everybody's not like us and they take photos all the time, but something just seems off,
Or at least like a page where people tell you happy birthday every year, like. Right. Something's got to be there, and if it's not...
If you only have, like, 30 friends, that's weird. Not to be, like, mean, but, like, something just seems off. Like, if there's probably a reason you only have 30 friends. Like,
yeah, like you just made a new one, or this is, like, your second Facebook that you're hiding from your wife.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, things like that. So, also, what's that? Those Facebook pages? What? Are we dating the same guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to talk about what you see on there, technically, but... I mean, everyone knows they exist.
Yeah.
That's a good place to check too. Yes. Yeah, very good place. And now there's an app called T that our friend Suzanne told us.
Yeah, Suzanne Summers.
I haven't really seen too many people in our area except people that they're honestly
gotten on there. I forgot about mine.
Yeah. But you can post your exes there too to let people know, like, hey, stay away from this person.
He does this, this, and this. That's a great thing though, because sometimes we need a warning.
Oh, for sure. Like,
we need a little bit of a warning, you know?
I mean, I know people get angry about it, but honestly, like, you did the crime. You do the
time.
Social media time.
Yep, exactly. You been a bad boy? We'll let everybody know.
Sometimes we like bad boys, but, it's whatever.
In a totally different context. We won't. Next episode, we'll be going over what we like in the bedroom.
That's on the Patreon.
That's on the only Patreon fans.
Yes. Honestly, I want to start a Patreon.
We should totally start a Patreon.
I was looking at, like, how other podcasts do it. And I think once we get to a point where like we have like a bigger support on like all the stuff we do,
Yeah.
like you can make bonus videos and like Patreon, like they pay
That'd be
$5 a
fun.
month and they can see all the bonus videos or like extra photos that we take that we don't post on socials, stuff like that.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I could do some weird stuff, I guess.
Or just extra photos that you don't post, you know, like whatever. Or just like random.
How do my
things.
toes look today?
Yeah.
I bought little dresses for my toes. That's like the not the OnlyFans, but like Feet Finder or whatever.
Yes. God.
But we're not doing that yet. So
Yet.
we're not that desperate for money.
We'll see. But thank you for tuning in. Sorry we got emotional. It was mainly me for some reason.
No, listen, the first time I've read that a few times now, but the first time I read it, I was like, it just makes you emotional.
Yours was so sweet. Like I didn't expect it to be so like, yeah.
Because I feel like people need to know what they're gonna they need. You know, this is who Sarah is as a person, and she needs to be celebrated for it.
I appreciate that.
And the same goes for everybody. You know, everybody's got these good qualities that nobody might see sometimes or know about. Mm-hmm. And so you should be celebrated for your good qualities and who you are. So we want you guys to feel loved and wanted in the world too.
That's true.
Yes.
And I feel like we've been talking about it for other people, but like
you're right.
Even us, I don't know if we verbalize exactly how much we care about each other.
I think this episode really solidified it though.
Yeah, like I really do appreciate you, and I'm like so lucky to even have you as a friend.
Amen. That
like I really just want the best for you, period.
Same. So exactly the same, Sarah. Yeah, it's the best for you only. And most of your friends, you want that too, though. You know, I feel like almost all your friends, you never tell them, but I feel like me and Sarah just know. We are twins, so.
We have similar personalities.
You know, it's like our friend Susan. I always wanted the same thing for her, too.
Yes.
Susan, I always thought, like, I want you to live your best life and find someone. First off, love yourself and find someone you deserve. And the same goes for you. Like, you need someone who deserves you. Like, they need to be like, oh my gosh, it's you. You're the one I've wanted forever and always.
Yes, you too. Like, I just feel like it would just be so magical to find someone that, like, you see them and immediately, like, you just know they're the one for you, you know?
You know, like, meeting my last boyfriend, I had my intuition. I was fighting it at first because we were together in Ohio, and I knew. I was like, this is the guy I'm going to date. I knew it internally, but I was fighting it. So sometimes you just know, and you know, and things just didn't work out, and that's always, you can think of it as a learning time too, a learning period in your life. Because he was my first boyfriend after my divorce, and had been 5 years.
Yeah.
So I needed to get re-broken into dating again before I meet the one. You know what I'm saying? You can look at it in a positive way.
Yes.
Not that it was a bad time, but I've learned things, and it was fun, yeah. And you just learn more of what you want in somebody too.
Thank you for listening. This has been very fun. I'm Sarah.
I'm Megan.
And this was
K2K. Bye guys. Woo! We love you. I'm turning the camera off.
Thank you.
I got it. Okay. Perfect. It might die now, but I looked up and it's got that slash to the battery. I'm like, son of a... Okay, let me hit the stop button. That one?
Yeah.